Hiya. As I said on the BMW forum pages, I've purchased some equipment and I'm going to do a review on the new GS helmet and the GS clothing, the rally clothing. Okay, the reason I purchased it is I used to have two types of helmet for different types of riding that I would do. I like the BMW equipment. It's expensive, but I like the make and how long you can have it for and the reliability of it. Alright, so I've got the System 6 helmet, which I like. I like the open face, also the built-in sun visor and things like that. Bits I didn't like is the sun visor is quite fiddly to use with gloves, as you see there, to bring it down. I've had to replace it once when it got broken in the inside. I like the open face, closed securely, not a problem, but it's actually quite a big, quite a heavy helmet. So to that end, when I went to decide to do touring of Europe last year on the bike, I wasn't wanting to wear the heavy helmet, so I then had to tour with X-Lite normal race bike helmet, because it was lighter. I knew every day that I was going to be placing it on my head, and after a long riding session you don't want a heavy helmet on. Downside with this was I had to sacrifice the lightweight and then the visibility. Obviously because it's a race bike, that part there is quite narrow because obviously you're just concentrating on the racing, but when you're on a bike, a GS, you want more visibility so you can see everything around you. So I then seen the BMW were offering the GS helmet. The other thing I didn't like was with these is putting aftermarket comms kit on. I don't like the fact that it sticks out on the side of the helmet like so. Yep, it pairs in with my sat-nav OK on the bike, but I just never liked that because it's been damaged when you place it down on a surface. As you see, that strikes the surface first. So my other reason why I went for the GS helmet is it's all integrated into it and you wouldn't know you've got it on. So today I'm going to go through the actual unboxing of it and just a few specs, and some people have asked me questions about the visor and the peak on it, and I'll just go through it, I'll cover that. Alright, so as we see today, box arrived for the GS helmet. Okay, so we're going to open it up. First thing you get is a few spares, we'll cover that. An instruction manual. And then the helmet itself. You see it comes in its own carrying case or carrying bag, which I expect any helmet of source to come with. And there we have BMW GS helmet in blue to go with my bike with a peak. Right, bit of specs on it. Outer shell is 100% carbon fibre, and then it's made up of an inner shell of several sections of absorbent impact material. It's got a double glazed 3-dimensional visor. Alright, with a pin lock anti-fogging system inside. Anti-fog inner visor, spoiler removable, so we'll cover that, which is this top part here. Chin bar, which is the spare one here, and I'll show you the difference, why there's two different ones. And I like the D-ring locking mechanism. Unlike the 6 series, which is a ratchet, I also like that, but I don't like the seatbelt effect ones. So I like the fact that you can adjust it a bit to have a more secure fit. Okay, why did I go for this helmet? First thing is the look. I like it. I like the look of it. I like the look of it with the GS itself. So that drew me immediately towards it. I then decided, well, what else? It's the visibility. That was my main thing when you're riding. As you can see, it's a lot greater and wider than the X-Lite, which I used in Europe. Alright, so that aids in riding. Now to that end, when I had the Series 6, I used to like to ride a lot with opened visor like so, but that would be buffeting with the wind on the top. So I opted for this. Never really had the helmet with the sun blind before, so I don't know if it works or is it effective or not. One of the main questions that somebody asked me about it is the buffeting at high speed. Well, listen, at the end of the day, if you are on a journey and you're getting buffeted and it's uncomfortable for you, it's simply to remove it by just removing 3 screws. 1, 2 and the third one there. Alright, simply do that. Screwdriver, undo the top one. Just be careful because the top one comes now away completely, you don't want to lose it. These ones stay in the helmet, in the visor. Undo that. Just gently prise it off. And that's the peak removed. So if you do feel, if you're getting buffeted by the wind at high speed, you can remove it and continue on your journey. Let's go on ventilation system at the top there. Forward, back to open and close. Front ventilation, just press the bottom and it opens. Top to close. Good thing with that is you can remove the actual front to let as much air in as you wish. So, as you see, and it's a normal helmet. Very light. It weighs, it was at 1,450 grams. Okay, just simply clicks in, and that's the front shield back on. Okay, come back to that. So to replace the visor, put the visor down or the sunshine on. Now do the screws up, and there you go. Right, well, we'll come back to that. Underneath the cheek piece. They said it's for acoustics, how much air, wind, noise that you allow in. And then we pack it here. As you see, it's like a neoprene. Okay, a thin neoprene shield. To remove it, as you see, it's like little lugs. You just simply pressure, pushing it up, and it peels away. This one comes as standard fitted, as you see, a bit more cushioning than the neoprene one. To replace it, just engage it at the front, push it in at the edges. You'll feel it just engaging ever so slightly. And that's it engaged. D-shape buckle, as we all know, quite easily to fasten up. Into two, into one, and there's a little clip at the end there. Every cheek piece and all the inners can be removed for easily washing. Show you it on. To get an idea, there's a visibility, it's on my face that you can see. Okay, so that's that with the GS helmet. I'll show you what it's like in the System 6 helmet, to why I compared it to two. And that's why I went for this. The visibility is very similar, but it's a lot heavier helmet. Okay, next part is going to be the actual pricing. For this one, because of the colour and the decals and stuff like that, is $475. Okay, BMW are currently running a new for old helmet scheme, where you take in your old helmet, get a new helmet of any of the range, and they'll give you £100 off. But not every single BMW dealership does this. 9 out of 10 times they'll actually give you a discount on the helmet, similar to the £100 off. But they just don't want the logistics of taking your helmet off you and having to manage that. So ask about the actual helmet deal, but don't be offended if they don't do it. Don't push it, just ask them for a discount and they'll probably give it to you. You can understand, as a dealership, you don't want hundreds of people coming in with all their old helmets and then you need to back stock them and get rid of them for them. Alright, so that's my review on the GS helmet. I'll probably do another one in 6 months or so when the weather gets better and I'm out using it, of the actual day-to-day use of the GS helmet. Go to Croatia next year and this will be getting used every single day on my Europe trip. Alright, thank you.